Welcome to That Yoga Chick. Here she is. My name is Annelien, and today my chickens planned a wonderful yoga class for you. I will be your guide, so let's get started. You are going to need a chair for this class, preferably without handles on the sides. And then we're going to come onto the edge of the chair. You don't want to be too far back. Shoulders on top of the hips, knees on top of ankles, toes pointed forwards, and the hands are just going to rest on the legs, nothing fancy. Chin is parallel to the floor, and you can softly close the eyes. We're just going to find a moment of stillness here. Become aware of the breath in and out through the nose. On the inhale, the belly and the chest expand. And on the exhale, everything goes back to normal. Allow the breath to become deeper and deeper on every inhale and a soft exhale. Checking in with the face, making sure the face is relaxed, the jaw is relaxed. And allowing the breath to consume all your thoughts here. Nothing to think of, nowhere to be, except for the very present moment. An affirmation for class today. Perhaps you want to say this in your head, maybe even saying it out loud. My body is strong. My body is resilient. I trust my body's innate wisdom to heal and renew. Open the eyes. We're going to start with a couple of neck stretches. So dropping the chin towards the chest. Think about really pulling the chin in towards the chest. A double, triple, maybe even quadruple chin, however many chins this takes. And then we're going to lift it up to the sky, keeping the jaw closed. And point that chin up to the ceiling. Bring it back down, chin to chest. And back up, chin to ceiling. One more time, one more of each. Remember, chinning is winning today, and don't worry, nobody's looking. And then back up. And all the way back to neutral. Cat-cow. Draw the hands back towards the hips, open up the chest, squeeze shoulder blades together, arch the back. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, around the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, hollow through the belly. Inhaling forward for our cow. And exhaling back. Inhale. And exhale. Two more of these. Inhale, draw it back, open the chest, squeeze the shoulders. And exhale, hollow through the belly, tuck the chin, push those shoulder blades back behind you. Inhale forward. And exhale. Bring it all the way back to neutral. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back. Then place that fist onto the right hip, and right ear is going to come to the right shoulder. Keeping the shoulders down and relaxed, just allow the head to become heavy towards the right side. Option to explore a little bit with the chin, so maybe the chin can point down towards the floor at a diagonal. Deep breath wherever you are. And bring it back the way we started and all the way back up. Switch the fist to the other side, onto the other hip. This time, left ear to left shoulder, keeping both shoulders relaxed. Once again, option to explore with the chin if you want. Just really check in with the neck first. Send the gaze down at a diagonal. And bring it back to where we started and all the way back up. Keep the fist behind us. Press it all the way back as we open up the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. An option to slowly sway that fist a little side to side if that feels good. And gently release. Interlace the fingers in front of you. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, press the palms forward, round the spine. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Although it feels a little bit more tricky when we're sitting, but it's doable. And bring it all the way back up. Open the feet about as wide as the mat, or just wide enough for the shoulders to come in between if you don't have a yoga mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, become long through the spine. And exhale, hinge forward, send the hands down towards the insides of the feet, coming into a forward fold. Allow the head to hang and be heavy. Chin towards the chest. Just shake the head a little no. Not a little yes. Making sure the neck is relaxed. And keeping that neck relaxed and the head heavy, we're just going to tent the fingers, round the spine, press the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Deep breaths. And then place the hands back down, straighten out the spine. The left hand is going to stay down. Maybe the left arm gently presses into that left leg. And the right arm is going to rise on the inhale for a twist. Keep both sit bones heavy towards the chair as we take deep breaths. Maybe even pressing that hand into the floor, giving that upper arm a little bit more space to maybe fall a little bit back. Even if it's not a lot of movement happening here. It's a big twist and a big opening into the chest. One more deep breath in. And back out. We're going to switch sides. So right hand down, maybe right arm presses a little bit into that right leg. Inhaling, left arm up. Once again, both sit bones are heavy on the chair, and maybe press into that right hand. Open up the left arm a little bit more towards the back. And then sending the gaze up towards the sky if that feels good, or keeping it down. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release. Bring the hands to the waist and bring yourself all the way back up. Walk the feet back in front of you, so knees stack on top of the ankles, finding that 90-degree bend in the knees once again. And then bring the right edge of the foot onto the left thigh. So make sure it's not the ankle, it is the edge of the foot. You can either stay up here, or if you want a little more, gently lean forward and maybe putting a little bit of pressure into that leg to open up the hip. And deep breaths. You can even close the eyes here. Just focus on the breath, sending the breath to that hip. Two more deep breaths. One last breath here. Inhale. And let it go. Bring the torso all the way back upright. We're going to straighten the leg out in front. Micro bend the knee, flex the foot, toes are pointed back towards us. Take a deep inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge forward. How low can you reach? And bring it back up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, reach it back down. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale down. We're going to do two more of these. Deep inhale, lengthen at the top. Exhale, hinging at the hips, pressing the heel down into the mat. One last time. And then we're going to pause in the bottom. Press that heel into the mat, into the floor, and feel like you're pulling it back towards you. One more inhale. And exhale, bring the torso all the way back up. Point the toes. Hands can come to the waist. Really squeeze the core. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We're going to do three more. Two. And last one. Awesome. Walk it back in. Turn towards the left-hand side. The left sit bone is going to be on the chair, stacking the knee on top of the ankle, and then the left arm can hold on to the chair. Right hand is going to hold on to the right ankle as we point that knee down towards the mat. Think about tucking the tailbone and bringing that knee in and forward. But this hand in the back is resisting so it doesn't come forward. Two deep breaths. Beautiful. And release. Bring it back to center. Find that 90-degree bend in the knees. Come back onto the edge of the chair. We're going to switch sides. So this time the left edge of the foot comes onto the thigh. Either staying upright and just driving that knee wide, or option to lean in a little bit more. Take a deep inhale, a couple deep inhales. So if you want, you can close the eyes here. Just focus on the breath. 2 more deep breaths. And bring the torso all the way back up. Extend the leg out in front of you. Micro bend in the knee, toes pointed back towards us. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and bring it forward. Inhale, back up. And exhale. 3 more. Become long at the top. And hold it at the bottom, wherever the hands land. Trying to not round too much through the spine. Gently press that heel into the mat and feel like you're drawing it back towards you. One more deep breath. And bring the torso all the way back up. Point the toes, hands can come to the waist, strong core. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. And we got 2 more. Try not to move the torso too much. Awesome. This time we're going to turn towards the right side, bringing the right sit bone on the chair. Left hand grabs onto the left ankle. Right arm can hold on here. And then we're just going to point the knee down towards the mat. Feel like you're tucking the tailbone. Making sure we're not just chilling out here because this is really not doing much. Really bring it and tuck that tailbone. And the knee wants to go forward, but the hand is stopping it from happening. And release. We're going to bring it all the way back to face forward. Walk the feet out, this time way wider than the mat, but still not the widest. Still not at max capacity. Knees are still on top of those ankles. Option to either bring hands to the waist, or we're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And on the exhale, hinge at the hips, lean forward, press those knees wide, don't let it come in, and bring it all the way back up. So the torso is just going to come parallel to the floor. Inhale at the top, and exhale, hinge. Inhaling up, exhaling down. 2 more. Going just as low as feels comfortable for you today. 1 last one. And all the way back up. This time we're going to walk the feet even wider. This time we're going to max capacity. So goddess pose. And then we're going to bring the arms out to the sides, cactus the arms, and make light fists. Check those elbows and make sure that they stay as still as possible for these shoulder rotations. The fist is going to punch down towards the floor. Rotate down, not really punch down. As far as you can, keeping the elbows still, and then rotate it all the way back, back, back. How far can they go back? Bring it back in. Keep pressing those knees wide. Don't forget about the knees. Lots going on here. And then bring the fist back up and all the way back. Rotating it back down. And back up. One more time down. Keep pressing those knees wide. And one last time up. And release. Awesome. Let's stand up and turn around to face the chair. Hands are coming to the chair, and now this is important so your chair doesn't slip, so make sure it's safe. Walk the feet back, coming into a downward facing dog. Lift the right heel, press the left heel down, see if the chest can press towards the thighs, and we're looking towards the knees. Then switch sides, lifting the left heel, right heel drives down. And switch. And one more time, switch. Bring both heels down. Just bring your down dog to stillness. Imagine the chest driving towards the thighs. And then look forward and slowly, slowly walk your way towards the chair. And bring it all the way back up. Now for the next one, I know that my Shavasana works best if I turn my chair around. So whatever works for your chair, this is the next pose we're coming into with the legs on the chair. So my long limbs don't fit otherwise. And then find your way onto your back. The hands can come by the sides, palms facing up. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. We're going to do that 2 more times, but on the inhale, really think about expanding the belly and the chest. All right, let's go. Inhale. Become full, as full as you can. Pause at the top. And audible exhale. One last time. Take the deepest inhale you've taken all day long. Pause at the top. And sigh it out. If your eyes aren't closed yet, close the eyes. Take a moment to come back to our affirmations. My body is strong. My body is resilient. My body is a capable vessel that can heal and renew itself. I love my body. Allow the jaw to become heavy, maybe the mouth even opens a little bit. Allow eyelids to become heavy. And the entire body becomes heavy. Invitation to surrender to the flow of your breath. Allow the next inhale to reawaken the body. Finding small movements in fingers and toes. And allowing it to become a little bit bigger through wrists and ankles. And reach the arms out overhead. Big, big stretch. And then slowly make your way up into a seat. You can be on the mat, be on your chair. You're going to take a moment to sit down. Bringing the hands to heart center. Bowing the chin to chest. Thank you so much for taking this class, for taking this flow. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and also please leave your thoughts in the comments below so that I could know that you were here. Do you want to show them your Shavasana? Yeah? Shavasana. 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 All the way. All the way. Yeah. Good boy. And that's Iceman and his Shavasana.